Because you are all people that have a lot of money. I know 20 of you, and you're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts. We're going to pay you off our debt.
I played that video because I wanted TYT and all of the types just like them to understand that arguments like this are unfucking serious. And I understand that a lot of people on the left don't understand how dangerous this conversation is, how dangerous this particular argument is. But this right here, this argument right here, only helps right-wingers. Donald Trump is not anti-establishment. He is very much a part of the establishment. Right-wingers believe that dismantling the political establishment is all we need to do to fix this country. And they are willing to ignore every single argument that tells them that their candidate that they support is not anti-establishment. The fact that y'all don't believe that Donald Trump is a part of the establishment is insane to me. It is you being willing to ignore the fact that the political establishment is not in any way a standalone entity. You are willing to ignore the fact that the political establishment takes its cues from the actual establishment, of which Donald Trump is very much a part of. All of that lobbying money that's paid to the politicians in Washington, where do you think that comes from? The hundreds of millions of dollars that are paid to Republican and Democratic politicians. Where do you think that money is coming from? It is coming from the establishment. The political establishment is reflective of what the establishment wants. Donald Trump winning is simply him removing the middleman that does the bidding for the establishment. He is literally saying we don't have to pay people to do our bidding for us. We can run for office and do it ourselves. And a lot of you leftists don't understand that. I remember when AOC had a question and answer section directly after the election because she wanted to understand why there were so many of her specific supporters that voted for her and then went on to support Donald Trump. And one of the comments I know comes from one of you leftists was, well, the reason why we support you and Donald Trump is because both of you are anti-establishment. Donald Trump is not anti-establishment. You guys have been making this ridiculous argument for years where you believe dismantling the political establishment will fix everything, as if the political establishment is, again, a standalone entity that does not take its cues from the actual establishment. When all they have to do is get someone like Donald Trump to win, and people like Sink, who is a leftist content creator, will pretend that the establishment has lost. They haven't. They just removed the middleman. And it is indicative upon Donald Trump in the beginning of this video standing in a room full of millionaires and billionaires, promising to them that he's going to ensure that all of their debt is paid off and that they don't have to worry about anything. Because Donald Trump, again, is a part of the establishment. He simply removed the middleman. The political establishment does not think for itself. It very much takes its cues from the establishment. I need you guys to get that through your thick fucking skulls.